Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the December Loukoumi Good Deed of the Month. Very happy to have you here today. I apologize for being a few minutes late, but I thank you for all tuning in. I have to tell you, when I was driving here in wonderful New York City holiday traffic, that's the reason why I was a couple minutes late. I heard a song in the car called Someday It's Christmas. And that song was actually sung by the cast of Come From Away. Many of you know that the Broadway musical Come From Away is a dear partner of the Loukoumi Make a Difference Foundation. We published this book, Inspiring Stories That Make a Difference, that many of you are published in. And that story is all about kindness and how on 9/11, the US airspace was closed and over 7,000 airline passengers were stranded in the town of Gander in Newfoundland, Canada. And I'd like to welcome our friends from Gander today, from Gander Elementary School, who are with us every month. But the reason I bring this up is because the song that they sang at the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting earlier this week was the song that I heard in the car. And if you are on social media, go to Instagram, go to Come From Away's Instagram page and listen to that song, because here I was all stressed and worried that I wasn't going to get here in time. And in the end, it was just a couple of minutes late, but it made me realize what this holiday season is really all about. And whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate, we all seem to be rushed this time of year. And that song kind of brings home a message of hope and kindness and what this season is all about. And that's what Floating Hospital is about. That's what the Loukoumi Foundation is about. And I thought it was a perfect message to start off the day. So here we are. We're here today at the Floating Hospital, where we recently dedicated the brand new Chef Maria Loy Loukoumi Make a Difference Foundation Teaching Kitchen. And that's where we are right now. That's where we're broadcasting to your schools from this teaching kitchen. We have to thank our very dear friend, Chef Maria Loy, for introducing us to the Floating Hospital. Maria has done time and time again amazing things during the pandemic and beyond by serving meals to first responders and patients all over the New York area. Especially here at the Floating Hospital, which I know is very near and dear to her heart. So that's why we decided to collaborate on this Loukoumi Foundation Maria Loy Teaching Kitchen here at the Floating Hospital. And that's what our Good Deed of the Month is all about this month. You'll be hearing a little bit more about that later in this program. But I also wanted to recap and thank all of you wonderful kids for everything you've done for this Good Deed of the Month program starting in September. Now, in September, I know that you wrote the Never Forget letters for families who lost loved ones on 9/11. And we got letters from schools all across the US and Canada, and we thank you for that. These letters were presented to families who lost loved ones on 9/11 and first responders at the 9/11 Memorial Site on Make a Difference with Loukoumi Day. The same day that we actually dedicated the teaching kitchen here. We went from here to the 9/11 site and presented these letters to these families. But I don't want you to think that you write these letters or you make these cards and then you never hear from them again, because these letters really have significant meaning, especially to the families. And just a couple of days ago, I received a letter back from a mother who lost her son on 9/11. He was a firefighter. And this letter is to you. So I wanted to read this letter to you today. So it says, to all the children that participated in the Loukoumi Foundation Never Forget Letter Program. My name is Nancy Samay, and I am the mother of firefighter Michael Doria, who was tragically killed on September 11th. I wanted to thank all of you for your kind words and pictures, and especially reassuring me that we will never forget. These letters and pictures meant so much to me. Many, many thanks, Nancy Samay. And if you see here, she includes a picture of her son. So very, very touching, very emotional. And I wanted to read that so that you realize that what you're doing really is making a difference. You made a difference in this mother's life and in many others who received these letters. So thank you. So then we went to October and we extended our deadline for our October project to November 30th. So I have all of your postcards to space with me. That project was inspired by our young philanthropist from Dallas, Texas, Beckett Potter, who wanted us to participate in Blue Origin's Club for the Future's Postcards to Space program. So as we discussed in our October Good Deed of the Month, we changed that project up just a little. And instead of having postcards sent back to the writer, we are having postcards sent to other people to brighten up their day. So these postcards that you did and that you sent in to us are going to ride on the New Shepard rocket, the Blue Origin New Shepard rocket, on an upcoming launch. And we will let you know live, so you can watch it live on YouTube when they have their actual launch after the first of the year. So I just wanted to show you some of these great postcards. These are some postcards from our friends in Gander. It says, "Be happy, be bright." See that great postcard? We have another one here. That's great. We have one showing a view of the world. See that? And then we have this, this great postcard. This is from Zoe in New Canaan, Connecticut, who drew a rocket ship and Loukoumi next to it. And these are going to be flown on the New Shepard rocket. When they return back to Earth, they will be mailed to whoever you selected to cheer up their day. So thank you for sending those in. And then have to show you the package I received from Our Lady of Grace School in the Bronx, all decorated with space. So thank you, Principal Helmrich and all the kids there for sending these postcards in. So we're gonna send these off to Blue Origin next week. Our November Good Deed of the Month is still going on. We're still getting your cards and donations for our program with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. As you know, we've started the Loukoumi Make a Difference Foundation treatment room at the hospital in November of 2019. And this program has you writing cards and donating $1, just one symbolic dollar to this program. So I want you to know that with the money that you have raised in November, we have now surpassed our 50% mark. We've raised over $75,000 so far for this treatment room. So thank you. And here are some great cards from the Ann Hutchinson School in Eastchester. One that says, "Stay strong." Here's another beautiful one. It says, "Be strong." And here, I think someone drew a picture of Loukoumi again. It says, "Have a great day, you are kind." And that, of course, is the message of the day and of the foundation and everything we do. Be kind, show kindness, and let's make a difference in the world. So here we are, as I mentioned, at the floating hospital. We are in this beautiful teaching kitchen, as you can see in back of me. Where we're going to be doing much programming with the floating hospital and our dear friend, celebrity chef Maria Loy. So stay tuned for those. We hope you will come and visit someday. We'll be doing other events from here as well, virtually. But rather than hear from me about what the floating hospital does and our project, we put together a short video that we'd like to show you.
If you're asking the question of what is the face of homelessness in New York City, it's the face of a child. 80% of the homeless population in New York City are actually young families, women and children. The floating hospital is New York City's oldest pediatric charity hospital. It was formed in 1866. Today, we provide health care to homeless families, families living in domestic violence safe houses, and the greater residents of Long Island City, including some of the public housing in Queens as well. When you're treating a population that has difficulties the way our populations do, you need some means of going beyond the traditional healthcare model to both attract them and to also make certain that they continue to have access to care.
Hi, I'm Eva Sapasaris and I am on the Loukoumi Kids Club board. Here in New York for Make a Difference with Loukoumi Day, we recently dedicated the new Chef Maria Loy / Loukoumi Make a Difference Foundation Teaching Kitchen for families at the floating hospital in Long Island City. The Floating Hospital was founded in 1866 as one of the first healthcare charities in New York City dedicated to caring for the sick children of families living in tenement homes. We are committed to raising $50,000 to sponsor this teaching kitchen. Our team also donates food items needed for patients at the hospital. Our teaching kitchen will host families with hands-on education and tools for managing chronic illnesses, maintaining nutritious diets, and developing social and practical life skills. Families served by the hospital are frequently moved from city shelter to shelter with little to no notice. We hope you can join us in supporting this new and exciting endeavor. How can you help? By purchasing a beautiful silk scarf for a patient for $10. These scarves will be given to patients as a part of the Floating Hospital's Candy Lane event this month. All proceeds will benefit the Chef Maria Loy / Loukoumi Make a Difference Foundation Teaching Kitchen. The scarves have been gifted to the Loukoumi Foundation from the estate of Eileen Finkel, a trailblazing designer and manufacturer for scarves for designers like Yves Saint Laurent, Bill Blass, and others. You can donate a scarf today for only $10 by visiting loukoumifoundation.org/floatinghospital, or get together with your friends and your class and collectively donate $10. Every dollar raised will go towards donating a scarf to a patient to brighten their holidays, and a monetary donation will benefit patients in our teaching kitchen for years to come. And that's not all. Loukoumi author Nick Katsouris will also be matching your donations with Loukoumi books. For every scarf donated to a patient, Nick will donate one Loukoumi book to the Candy Lane event for a child this holiday season so that they can enjoy Loukoumi's adventures. Happy holidays to everyone, and thank you. Together, we can make a difference.
Thank you, Ava. What a great video. And thank you again to everyone at the Floating Hospital. I just want to explain that project a little bit. So I talked earlier at the top of this program about the holiday season and how we should all take a collective breath and try to enjoy the holiday season and not only enjoy it, but also do things for others. And that's what this project for December for our Loukoumi Good Deed of the Month is all about. Many of these patients here at the Floating Hospital don't have the same type of Christmas that many of us do. They may not get as many gifts as we do, and we want to brighten up their holidays. We want to give them one of these scarves and give them one of these Loukoumi books. And the beauty of this is that the scarves and the Loukoumi books have both been donated. They've both been donated to the hospital already for us to give to everyone. And what the beauty of this is that the money that you are going to use to sponsor this is going to help fund the teaching kitchen here at the Floating Hospital. So it doesn't have to be $10. You can give 10 cents, you can give a quarter, you can give 50 cents, you can give $1 or $2 to collectively. If collectively, then you can come up with $10 from your class or your school, then we can donate one of these scarves and one of these books to brighten up the days of these patients and their families here at the Floating Hospital. So I also would like, while we're here, I would like to introduce to you a wonderful person here at the Floating Hospital, Megan. Megan, do you have a second to come and speak to the kids? Okay. So, Megan, please say hello to the children.
Hi, everybody. I'm Megan Miller, and I'm the Director of Health Education here at the Floating Hospital. And thanks for coming to our kitchen, where we do a whole bunch of cooking demos and teach everybody about healthy nutrition and healthy eating. And I just wanted to say thank you all for being here. It's so great to see everybody here this morning. And thank you for everything you've done for us. The support we've gotten from all of you and the Loukoumi Foundation is so impactful on us and on our patients. And you really are making a difference every day. So thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan, Ellen, and everyone here at the Floating Hospital. Let's try to make a brighter holiday season for these kids and these families. I thank you for always supporting all of our programs. I wish you all a very happy holiday season and look forward to seeing you next month for our January Good Deed of the Month. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.